What's up? Welcome to the video. Doing a Q&A. Eating food. Working out. Chipotle. I'm on my lunch break. Filling up with gas. And yeah. Gotta pack up my apartment. God damn it. Yeah, welcome to the video, guys.
Different city, just another night. Without lights, people tell me I'm different. I love the life. You'll say I keep about the life. We about the life.
Super busy today, guys. We're gonna kick off this Q&A right away. Corey Boss asks, oh, by the way, Chipotle, I got 2 bowls. I'm gonna have one later. Chicken and steak, double meat, brown rice, black beans. So that's Chipotle. When do you personally feel it's the most beneficial time to work out in a day? This goes for cardio and weight training. Whenever works best for you. There are people that swear by getting their workouts first thing in the morning. I have a client, Kyle, that likes working out first thing in the morning. Works best for him. I would hate that personally. I need to have 2 or 3 meals in me from eating throughout the day before I train, which puts me right after work when I usually train. That's what works best for me. And cardio is honestly the same thing whenever you can fit it in your schedule. There's no research that shows one time of the day is more optimal than any other time during the day. If you do 10 minutes on the treadmill at 7 miles per hour at 9 p.m., you will burn the same amount of calories if you did the same thing at 9 a.m. Sasha Bree Fit, what was the moment you felt most proud of yourself and accomplished through the journey so far? The bodybuilding.com spokesmodel search, because that came honestly out of nowhere for me. I submitted for the spokesmodel search not even thinking I would make top 20 or top 5. To come in second in that competition, I was like, holy crap, that's amazing. So I would say that's the most proud accomplishment in the journey so far. I just realized my roof doesn't have a rack. On a bright side, just ordered one on the internet, so we're good. Do you get nervous sharing so much of your life with the world, or does it feel natural? That's a good question. It depends on the day. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be like social and post a lot. Some days I like to share a lot, I guess. So I don't know. I'm kind of like an introvert, but kind of not. I'm like an introvert extrovert. It's kind of hard to explain, but at first it definitely felt more unnatural than what it does now. But even though it feels a little more natural to like have a camera in front of me standing in the middle of Target, still some days I don't want to do it. And I don't know, just like certain moods that I get in, but overall it does feel natural. And if you're looking to do the same thing, trust me when I say, however nervous you think you may be when you start, it quickly fades once you just get over that hump of doing it the first time. But to ever get over that hump, you have to do it one time and then do it again. And then 6 months will go by and you'll be like, wow. Yeah, so there's that. Looking super rough right now. Okay, Mario Yagu asks us, if you hit your caloric intake for the day and met all your macros, yet your appetite is still there, do you recommend to eat until not hungry because your body obviously needs it? Or is it a simple food addiction type thing where you want to overindulge? Just wanted to know what your thoughts were on it. Okay, well, the answer to that is it depends. If you are in a caloric deficit, which means you're trying to lose fat, you're trying to lose weight, you're going to be hungry to a degree because you're giving your body less energy than it needs to maintain the same weight. You're going to be trying to lose weight. That's why you're in a caloric deficit. So if you've already hit the macros that you've set out for yourself and you're still hungry, Honestly, I would try drinking water first. Drink like 8 to 16 ounces of water. Wait 15 minutes, see if you're still hungry. I would get up, walk around a little bit, see if it was just you sitting there being bored, maybe created some hunger. Honestly, our body confuses thirst for hunger a lot of times, so that's one thing. And if it's like your appetite's still there and you're like really hungry, you could be in too much of a caloric deficit. You could be over a 500 calorie deficit, which I wouldn't really recommend. And you might be not nourishing yourself as much as you should. So in that case, I would say potentially eat more, but just understand that if your goal is to lose fat, you're gonna have to be in a caloric deficit. So if you're not trying to be in a caloric deficit, I would be more apt to say eat, especially if you're trying to pack on muscle. Don't mind gaining a little bit of weight or trying to maintain the same weight and pack on muscle. You need to feed the muscle, you need to feed your body. So I would, honestly, the answer is it depends. Good morning, guys. Adrian Ramos asks, what motivates you? Honestly, I would say the fear of being older and not having tried for something or accomplished something that I wanted to and having it be too late, because that would suck. So I guess that's what motivates me. And then, big switch up, favorite pre-workout. Definitely Prolific by PE Science, and I wouldn't really call it a pre-workout, but it kind of is, high volume as well. Prolific and high volume. Hey Brian, something I always wanted to ask you, how long do your workouts usually last? Approximately how many calories do you think you burn a session? How long do they usually last? I try my best to get them in within an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, and when I'm filming, likely that will go a little over. If I'm working out with Dell, he's slow as hell. Dell, you're slow, so that will usually be like an hour and a half. No longer than an hour and a half though, and then how many calories I burn, no idea. But definitely over 500, 600, maybe 700, maybe 800. Back when I was like super strict with myself on tracking calories, like in college, I would try to guesstimate how many calories I would burn in a workout, and while doing cardio. Personally, that doesn't work for me. It's like, it's too much data, it's too much tracking. And that's coming from an accountant.
Amortization. There's a fun one. I can't tell my amortization from my depreciation.
But honestly, I just track my food, and that's it. I don't worry about how many calories I burn when I work out, if that makes sense. I think we're gonna get Chick-fil-A this morning. Side note. Did you ever meet fans in a random place or a place in general? Damn, I really don't like that word fans, because I'm just a person with a camera that looks stupid driving. First time I met someone in public that recognized me from YouTube, I was in Whole Foods getting cake balls, and it was one of my subscribers. His name's Christian Gutierrez. What's up, man? His girlfriend recognized me and was like, hey, I think my boyfriend follows you on YouTube. And I was like, what? And like had a little freak out session. Not like a freak out session, but was like, holy crap, like, this is real. People like know that I'm doing this, which should be obvious, but it was really cool.
Good morning, welcome to Chick-fil-A. This lane's currently closed.
The lane's closed?
I can have it right over here though. What may I get for you?
I'm gonna get 2 of the grilled chicken sandwiches, the egg white grills, sorry, 2 of them.
You're good.
And then I'll get a large vanilla iced coffee.
You're good. That'd be all for you?
That's it.
So it's gonna be coming up to be $10. Just pull ahead for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The lane was closed, but I'm VIP, so they made an exception. I have no friends. The first date like with Amanda, and how did you spend it? So she came to Washington DC, picked her up at the airport, and we went straight to dinner. I think we got Brazilian, was it Brazilian barbecue? Is that what it's called? I think it's called, yeah, not Korean barbecue, Brazilian barbecue. And had a bunch of friends there. It was great. It wasn't like a one-on-one date, but it was like a here are all my friends date. It was good. It was great. Are you ever worried about your job? Look at this big, I'm carrying out a huge tripod right now. Like I need to care a little more. And I don't have my keys. Okay, as I was saying, are you worried about your job as a fitness influencer will affect your corporate job? For instance, any preconceived notions? No, I'm not worried about that at all. If my, I guess, corporate job wants to not, or like punish me or like fire me for doing something that I'm passionate in, then I don't want to work there anyways. I'm not like promoting hate on this channel. I'm not harming people with this channel. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just showing people how to work out, how I work out, how I eat, a bit of my life. So I think that's pretty harmless. I used to worry about that stuff though. I used to worry like, oh no, what will my job think and stuff. But honestly, the more that I've done it, the more you just like don't care. And you realize all of the worries that you had are just made up in your head. Seriously though, they are. So loud. Am I the only one that does this? Like, buy stuff that you don't like? I know I don't like this, but I bought it. Like, I saw it and I was just like, health. I have to get it and drink it, but I don't like it. And now I don't want to drink it, but I'm going to. God damn, this thing was like probably $4 too. Oh my God, it's fucking horrible. How do you keep those Vans so clean all the time? Put them in the washer. Are you planning to ever compete? Your thoughts on dirty bulking? Don't do it, it sucks. You being a larger male, how do you view beginners, more specifically beginner females in the gym? I think it's awesome that you're in the gym and everyone was a beginner at some point. So how do you move on to intermediate or advanced if you haven't been a beginner? You can't. So like, I don't understand, like anyone who would make fun of an overweight person for being at the gym, off yourself. Anyone who would make fun of a beginner for doing something wrong at the gym, help them, don't just make fun of them. Like, how did you personally get good at going to the gym? Probably through trial and error and learning stuff online and just talking to people at the gym. So, I don't mean that literally off yourself, I just like as a phrase. If you could ride any animal or creature into battle, what would it be? So the Basilisk in the Chamber of Secrets, shout out Harry Potter. That dude, holy crap.
I have this. Parcel tongue won't save you now, Potter. It only obeys me.
Definitely would ride him into battle, for sure. No one would mess with me, I would win. Guys, this is like my second to last training session at this gym. I just realized that. This is not cool. I'm gonna miss this gym a lot. Question from Dell. How did you get so big when you don't even go that hard? Say it to my face, Dell. Hello. Say it to my face.
Say what?
How did I get this big when I don't go that hard?
You saw that.
Guys, we're in a really busy gym right here. How does Dell feel about me leaving?
I'm very sad, very heartbroken. He's scared. He's scared, that's why.
I'm scared.
He finally starts strength training and that's when he leaves. You don't want to be intimidated, you don't want to be scared.
We have to have a sit down and talk to Dell later because I know he misses me. He's gonna miss me. All right, let's get it in.
Stomp your hands in the air.
not done. Chipotle that I did not eat yesterday. One more question, maybe two, and then we're done. Will you and Amanda put your relationship on social media more when you move in together, or will you be keeping your relationship more private? We actually did have this discussion. Probably gonna be more private, not like in each other's, I mean, we're gonna be living with each other, so I'm sure to a degree we're gonna be in each other's videos because we'll be in the same place, but I mean, her channel is her channel, my channel is my channel, and we'll kind of try to keep it that way. And yeah, not like a couple's channel or anything like that. Nah. Kevin Cinema. Sup, Kev? So much has changed in your life since after the whole bodybuilder.com spokesmodel search. My question is, where do you see yourself in 1 year from now? I'm talking about lifting, in your career, your love life. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm just going to wake up each day. I'm going to do what I love. I'm going to work as hard as hell because that's what I've done my whole life. And in a year from now, I think I'm going to be very happy with where I am. Do I know exactly where I'm going to be? No, but I trust that if I keep doing what I love and pushing forward, then things will go in my favor. That's a super vague answer, but that's all I got. You guys, thank you for watching the video. Hope it's not too long. I hope you guys give it a like. I always forget to say that, and I think that's a good habit to get into because I do put a lot of effort into these videos, guys, and I would really appreciate that because it helps me out. I think it helps out the channel, gain, you know, recognition, whatnot, picks up in YouTube's algorithm. I'm not even sure how that works completely, but honestly, a like would be greatly appreciated. And my weekend's dedicated to packing and stuff, and a little bit of fun on Saturday, but that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching again. See you guys in the next one. Doing every other day, so Sunday. See you guys then. Bye.